Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Wednesday catch up. In tonight's video I showed a little 4-inch, 0 to 4-inch micrometer that was kind of given to me, and it's going to be given away, and I've had quite a few people ask to have a closer look at it, because it really is a minter, and how you set it up and how you adjust it to its sort of 0 to 4-inch ability. I show a little bit of that. Then I have a bit more play around with Deborah's blow lamp. We'll take it to the garden and we'll sort of light it, and we'll have sort of semi positive results, not 100%, but it was all good fun. I'm sure you'll find it interesting, if not amusing. I briefly showed this micrometer on last Sunday's nightcap. It's something that's been given to me by all my viewers to be given away, and 1 or 2 people have asked if I can show it in a bit more detail and show how it actually works, how it measures from 0 to 4 inches and how you set it up. I've had a closer look at the micrometer, and honestly I don't think it's had a great lot of use, if any. And all the test bars are here, the spanners are there, it really is a minter. Look inside the lid, it's had a bit of cardboard in there to protect. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the micrometer out, give it a little bit of a clean, and show basically how you do set it up to measure 0 to 4 inches. This is a micrometer stand designed to hold micrometers while you're reading them. If you're reading like a part constantly, you use this, and it means that, put it that way no one can see it, it means you can use one hand to hold the part, and the micrometer is securely clamped at any angle you want. Something like that. And you can control that, and you can hold your part in there at the same time. I'll briefly show you the parts of the micrometer. And actually that's got a frame. This part here is the anvil. This part here is a spindle. At least I call it a spindle. That's a spindle lock. If you want to lock the micrometer at a certain size, so use it to get like a gauge. This is the thimble with the graduations on it. And the little part on the end, that's a ratchet. So when you're using the micrometer, you use that ratchet, and that stops things turning when you get to a certain tension. Now if I measure something with this micrometer, and I send it to somebody in Australia, and they use the same micrometer, as long as they use that thimble there, they'll get the same reading as me. You don't use that, and people get on about different feels. I suppose you could feel it, you know, like that. I sometimes do it, but the little ratchet on the end is a proper way to do it. If you're comparing something, like to make something to fit somewhere, it doesn't really matter how accurate the micrometer is, because you're just making something to fit into a predetermined piece. But if you need to make, say, a 3 1/4 inch piece of round bar to 3 1/4 inches, you need a micrometer, and if you use that, it means that when I measure it at 3 1/4, anybody with this micrometer should get the same measurement. Right, so we can take the anvil off by simply unscrewing that little nut. The anvil pushes out like that. The anvil has got 2 nuts on. One's an adjuster nut and one's a check nut. They're all the same, they've all got exactly the same things on them. This is the shortest one. This is for measuring up to 4 inches. So we'll do this one first. There's a little pin there, goes into a little slot, locks in place like that, and the little nut goes on like that. You must make sure that the face is nice and clean, and that is 3 inches long. And once again, you make sure the faces are clean. These faces have got a very, very slight curve on the slight bevel, so that simply goes into there like that, and you close the micrometer up using the little ratchet on the end until it grips like that. Then we'll have a look at the thimble and see what size we've got. That's there, according to the micrometer, it's 3 inches. The test piece is slack in there, so the micrometer is reading 3 thou out. So we set the micrometer on 0, test piece in there, and if we move that nut until it's just starting to grip the test piece, which is there, we'll lock that up again, and now it's reading a fanny's hair under size. A totally very small amount here. Right, so now it is a couple of tenths out. It's just about on the zero. So we'll tweak it just a little bit. So that micrometer is zeroed at 3 inches. So between 3 and 4 inches is going to read dead size. Once we've got it set up, we can lock up the two little adjusting screws. You lock one against the other. And that stops it from moving. We'll check it again. Absolutely spot on. Every time you use a micrometer for something really accurate, it does pay to check. Right, this is the one that gives a 0. We'll bring the thimbles down, making sure it is clean. That's reading 6 thou under size. That's 0 there, so it's out by 5 thou. So we'll adjust that. Right, so now using the ratchet, it's going at 0 exactly where it's supposed to. So the micrometer is now zeroed in 1 inch, because there's 1 inch of travel on the thimble. Thimble's divided up into tenths of an inch, perhaps 0.1 of an inch there, and that's split up into 4 divisions, which are 25 thou each. One turn of the spindle is 25 thou. So we're 0, 25, 50 thou, 75 thou, and then back to 100 thou. This bit here you can move like a little indicator just to make it easy to see. Set that on 0. This is one of my prized possessions. It's a Broomfield tungsten carbide gauge block set. These are given to me by an old engineer, though his pride and joy, sadly, he's not here anymore, so now I'm the custodian of them for the minute. These are really accurate, ground machined gauge blocks. These go up in sizes. That's 101 thou, that's 125 thou, up to 149 thou. It goes up and up. That one's ½ inch. So if we pick this one here, which is 101 thou, it's got wrote on 101 thou, I'll put it into the vernier, see what that gives it at. So that's pretty good. Nothing much the matter with that. Right, into the micrometer next, using the little ratchet on the end, and that is 101 thou. If we get the next one, which is 102, and we'll put them together, because that's how we use gauge blocks, you stack them together, put them together like that. So we've got 101 and 102, that should give me 203 thou, which it is 203 thou using the little ratchet on the end. A few weeks ago I showed you a little bit of this blow lamp that Deborah bought. I tried to clean up the little one-way valve, the little check valve in the bottom there, and I couldn't, but I managed to buy one online for not a great lot of money. That's it there, the little valve, the little sealing washer on, that screws into there, and hopefully we'll be able to try and get this blow lamp up and running. I would like to make it work. I brought it outside because you don't run these indoors. Put some pressure into it. Normally you'd put a little bit of burning rag in here just to put some heat into the vaporizer coils, but I've got a modern day propane lamp that'll do exactly the same job. All it does is get the vaporizing coils nice and hot to vaporize the paraffin. Trying to burn. It could be suffering from the dreaded blocked jet, I think it is. There's plenty of pressure in there. I'm determined to get this bastard thing working. There's no fuel coming out, so it is suffering from a blocked jet. I'll take the little jet out and clean it, then we'll give it another try. Right. Looking a bit more promising. Don't think it's hot enough yet to vaporize the kerosene properly. You can see why I'm doing this outside, can't you? Blocked up again, the bastard. Yeah, I'm going to have to strip this and clean it properly. We'll give it one more try by taking the jet out, and that's going to be it. Yeah, sort of getting somewhere now, I think. Still not vaporising properly. That's just burning paraffin. When you vaporise it turns into a gas. Bastard. It's really trying, it's annoying me, this bastard now. Right, blocked up again. I'm going to have to strip it and clean it out. That must be full of shite. but you basically it was starting to work. These now will hold pressure on the pump works. It's a lot simpler, isn't it? Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It is important. I seem to have stuck on 99,010 or 99,012. I would like to get 100,000 this year. I'm supposed to retire in February, so I'll get 100,000 by February. That would be great. Anyway, thanks for watching.